Alright guys, I have another mod breakdown video for you. I told you I was going to have a bunch of mod videos. I'll go back and forth. I got some other videos coming up and monster videos, and I'll share. Towards the end of the video, I'll do a little sneak peek of some other watches I have in as well. But let's get into this guy here. This is a recent mod I just did. You can see I used the stainless steel case. This is the 444 case, or 444 case. But let's just start from the beginning. The donor watch was the Seiko Turtle, the SRPC 23. You can see its carcass laying back over here. That one came with a bracelet and everything. That's that anthracite dial one it kind of came on the scene and then poofed away, and not much attention was given to it, but that's actually one of the better looking turtles out there for sure. So if you're looking just for a really good looking turtle or a donor, the SRPC 23 is a really good one to get. You can see I think it looks great in this one. Plus you have the day wheels, Kenji, I believe. So the price on that, I paid $340. I think they're probably going to start pushing upward, but $340 I think is a legit good deal if you can score it. Guaranteed the alignment issues are going to be on there. They're not going to be good, but for my purposes it doesn't really matter. Or even if you wanted the turtle, you could get it and you could fix it. So next up would be the case. This is the 444 case. You know, this guy, which I'll show you something cool with this sticker too. I told you I would do a video on his cases too. So there's his info. I'll try to put a link in the description. I'm kind of tired, that's why I'm doing the mod recap here. But so those are essentially, I have about $100 into it. So we'll just count that as 100. So you're looking at 340 plus the 100. The Seiko bezel I used, it's a factory SKX bezel. I was going to write down that I paid $50 for it, but really, I mean, I have a stack of them sitting here from old mods. So we're going to count that as 0. And I had other bezels I was going to try on this one, but for some reason, you know, I had them on and off, and I ended up just going with the factory one. It just worked for me. It fit really good on the case, and I got good bezel action and everything, and that's what I was looking for. Some of the other ones I put on, there's variances in a lot of these parts, guys, so don't get so hung up on one particular part when you're doing a build, because you might have to adapt and try a different part to get the look and feel that you're after. So that's what I did here. So we're going to count the bezel as free. The bezel insert, I believe is, I had a hard time figuring out which one it was because I've had so many in stock. I think it's the Namoki's ceramic loomed. I could be wrong, but even if I'm wrong, I'm right. So we're going to call that the Namoki's ceramic loomed at $39. The double dome sapphire crystal with clear AR is also a Namoki's crystal, and that is $42. The chapter ring inside is actually pulled from a Seiko SKX. So again, I'm just going to call it free because I have a pile of them sitting there. So the chapter and the bezel we're going to call free. Let's see, the crown. The crown and stem assembly is a Crystaltimes, and it's their new CT228, but this one's got a little trick pony going on here. It's filled with C3 loom, and it looks killer. When we do the loom shot, you're going to love it. So it's a little bit oversized, easy to grip, and it's filled with C3 loom. Awesome crown and stem. And it's already fitted, so I just plug it right in because this is the 4R36 complete assembly from the Turtle. And you have to have that. So you have to have the SARB 059 stem and crown, or you have to get like a Crystaltimes, or you have to get the components and assemble one yourself, which I have never done, and maybe I'll try that at some point. So $39.95 for that guy. Worth it, by the way, guys. Totally worth it. The case back is a Crystaltimes. That is the Paradise one, Holiday Paradise or whatever it's called. Those are only $24.95. So I like that particular one. I think it's very cool. It has the scuba guy on there and like some sort of vegetation or something. I don't know. Pretty cool looking. Tropical looking. So those are $24.95. Now the Angus Jubilee bracelet, you're looking at these, I think are around $100. So, but man, they look so good. And again, the case, the 444 case, came with these fatty spring bars. So when you put these guys in here, it tightened it right up to the case. I mean, it fits perfect. There's no jingle jangle going on there. So that is a nice upgrade. We do the fat spring bars in there, and it makes it solid and robust. So you can see, I think it's a really good package. You're going to be able to hack and wind. You have a totally different looking Seiko SKX style watch than what is going to be out there for sure. You're not going to see anybody else have this particular build. Typically, you're going to have the only one. Not always, but that's usually the case. So if you add up all those parts, including the free parts that I just threw in as a gimme, the grand total is $685.90. That's including the Angus. So I mean, if you were to deduct that, you're only at $585. You're under $600 for a pretty killer build, I think. So excellent bezel action, like I said. And it sounds actually quite a bit different than even a standard SKX or Seiko, you know what I mean? It has like a tuk 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 instead of a clickety clickety clickety. So I don't know, pretty cool. And then let me give you a wrist shot here real quick. Well, you can see it next to a standard SKX, so you can really see the change, the transformation of this guy. So that anthracite dial is just awesome. I'm a big fan of that one. So I built this one, just so you know. This one was not, I didn't have anybody in mind. Nobody contacted me to build this. This is one I wanted to build. So I did this one for myself for fun. I've sold most of the ones that I had in the past, and I wanted a nice understated one. I like to have a modded, I like to have a stock SKX, and I like to have a modded SKX. So that's where I put this one into play, because I like to wear them too, guys, you know. So I like to have the modded one. And I think this one turned out great. So for the meantime, this is my one modded SKX style watch in my watch box. And, you know, I'll evolve. I'm going to constantly be changing that. You know, I don't have any bites on, you know, this build yet, the Stealth Out Ninja SKX build. I don't have any bites on that. So once I start putting that one in play, maybe I'll sell this one. Same thing with the Sea Grapes. I might rotate that one in and out. So let me give you a sneak peek of some other watches I have to video, and then we'll do the loom shot. So this guy I just started wearing today. This was sent in by Mel. He sent in a few watches, and this one I'm buying off Mel. This one's not getting sold, so I'm a big fan of the Protrax, and that one's keeper. Mel also sent in this guy. This is a really cool titanium solar quartz watch. Crazy light. I'm excited to do the video on this. You know, Jeff McMahon's channel, he actually went through a phase where he liked this one. So I've wanted to check one out ever since he had it on the channel. I also have a really cool micro brand in. I'll actually probably do the video on this guy on Monday, which they're on Kickstarter right now, and they were fully funded. So this project is going to happen, and I'll do the video on this one tomorrow. So look for that video. And I guess I have more, but that's all I'm going to show right now. All right, let's check out that loom shot. I think we have a good angle on it right now. You guys are going to see that crown. Killer. Plus, check out these stickers that 444 did. He's got loom stickers. It's awesome. So, excellent Seiko loom. Excellent loom on the bezel insert. And then a C3 filled crown is just awesome. So this thing is super fun. I'm glad I built it. And I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you on the next vid.